Hey guys, it's Vanessa with Farm Girl Gardens and Market. We are still in our 1 week postpartum after just having baby, so things are crazy. They're wonderful. Not getting out in the garden much just yet, but we had a surprise hatch again. So y'all know that I have this silky hen that loves to steal eggs that aren't hers and hatch out babies. And she's done this twice now. And apparently, with all of us being pregnant, she was just in overdrive, and she stole more eggs. And unfortunately, because she had stolen them at different times, they hatched out at different times. And one of the phenomenons that you have to watch out with mama hens is that if they have already hatched part of their brood, oftentimes they will reject or even kill any new hatchlings that come out. And so she is a good mama. She didn't kill any hatchlings, but she did abandon her nest at a critical point in gestation where this egg that I'm about to show you was literally maybe 20 hours from hatching, and she just full on abandoned the nest. Now, most old farmers will tell you if a mama hen abandons her nest, it's for a good reason. That egg wasn't viable, don't even mess with it. But knowing this chick, or knowing this hen and knowing what she had gone through, I knew this egg was viable and it was worth saving. So unfortunately, he had partially hatched when she abandoned the nest. When a hen is sitting on eggs, she is keeping the humidity consistent. Since an egg is porous, air and fluid can move through that shell. If the hen abandons the nest, she's no longer keeping that humidity constant, and the egg will dry out or become shrink wrapped, and that's where that inner membrane becomes tightly covered over the chick, and now the chick can't get out, even if it could have. And so that's what happened to us. A few of you may have seen a viral video last year of some Japanese research students that shrink wrapped in an egg from gestation to hatch. And I figured, well, maybe I'm not as smart as the Japanese researchers, but I have some shrink wrap and some ambition. So what I did is I went ahead and I attempted to save this baby by shrink wrapping her in saran wrap, the part of the shell. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm just going to have to pick her up and show you. This baby is alive. Do you see that? Now, she was as much as 1 to 2 days away from hatch, or as far away as maybe even 3 days. So we're going to keep her in this shell, the saran wrap shell. Now we're getting to see my dirty house because we have a newborn and it's crazy. But we're going to keep her in here, just like this. I don't recommend doing this, okay? But if you know what you're working with and you're going to try and save it, this is proving to be viable. I'll check in back later. The risks here are this baby wasn't going to be properly developed, and now you're going to have a sick living creature on your hands that now you're responsible for. I've made the decision that if this hen hatches, this chick hatches, and life is not a good option for her, that I'm going to take responsibility and cull it. I don't want to have to do that, but because I am forcing my will on this organism, I'm also forcing a consequence, and so I have to be responsible for that. But if she can live, and it looks like she will, then we'll have saved this chick, and we'll have found a good option for using some supplies that you can find on hand that you don't need to get fancy with. So saran wrap seems to be working here. I am having to adjust the humidity a lot, so that's why in my incubator I have this cup of water, and I'm actually, every couple of hours, I'm going in and giving a little bit of water to her shell casing, just so that she can still stay pliable and move around and hatch out when she's ready to. So I hope that helps. I want to show you one more shot before I close up the incubator and keep her warm again. But this little baby girl, hopefully is a girl. You see her? She is alive. She is alive, and through the miracle of saran wrap, hopefully will be hatched out soon. So I will keep checking back up with you. I hope that you guys are well, and I hope to get out into the garden soon. Until then, we're getting some crazy up and down weather, so make sure you're keeping your soil consistently moist and that you're providing afternoon shade to any of those end of spring season vegetables like lettuce or chard, things you're trying to still nurse and keep around. Until next time, guys. Bye, y'all.